Oh my gosh. All right. Hi, hi, hi. Well, this was an adventure. Let me tell you. So much for a test last evening. Uh, welcome, welcome. We'll give a few minutes next time. I know to start a few minutes early, so that way when it says we can't start your webcam's in use. No, it's not in use. It says yes, it is. I said no, it's not. So, uh, anywho, get set here. We'll wait. I see 4 people. If you want to, actually, if you want to say hi in the chat, I do have it set because when I did the test yesterday, we had some little spammers on, and I set it to be subscribers. Oh, okay, Deb. we and I will do this later. We'll do it the regular way. Mom wasn't available anyway today, and I just decided to do this sort of somewhat last minute, and we'll see. And of course, the replay of this will be available afterwards. And we did this a long time ago, but we didn't focus on the Hardy one, so we'll do that. But since I had the little delay, we'll just wait a couple minutes here, and we'll see who joins in since I just posted all this at the last minute. And that's what's fun. I was joking to myself. I was thinking, well, we'll see who's who's on social media. Well, happy Valentine's Day. And I don't know who that is, but happy Valentine's Day. And we'll just wait a little bit. I've been wanting to try this, and there is a way to connect this through some other things like Zoom, and I have not attempted that. But I thought, well, baby steps, how they're baby steps, one step at a time, just like Zentangle. And we will we'll try this, kind of get used to. I don't know, just to see, because it's something different, something fun. And yeah, we'll see what happens, and maybe we'll try it and with something else. And good. All right, so let's see. I started this. Oh, it says how long it's been. Okay. Wow. Now I'm also realizing the challenge with this. I really probably need to do it through something else as well. Hi, so here. Oh, does not. It's it's YouTube, so it should work on a PC. So here, you just go to youtube.com. You probably have to go to my channel, and or however you watched it yesterday. Because it should work on a PC. I'm on a PC. And happy Valentine's Day. All right, so yeah, because it's just yeah. Well, one thing I was thinking about this about YouTube is because you don't have to have an account to to be able to access it. So like some people just don't like Facebook, and some people they don't want to sign up for something else. And this most people have, and I don't even. The only thing that you can't do is chat is enter into the chat if you're not a subscriber. So all right. Well, this just might be us. Oh, the other thing that's kind of weird is not having the same interaction. So, this is one of those where I might just have to figure out um, how to do the Zoom or other uh, platform in there. Oh, you know what? Oh, That's, I deleted the thing. Huh. Well, you're on here, and well, I'm assuming you can see because the link, and that's probably part of the problem. Maybe some people are finding because I've seen the numbers going up. Because I thought it was a problem with the way I set it up, because it did something weird, so I deleted it, and then I'm like, I'll just do live, just straight. So that could be the problem. And while we're just hanging out here for a minute, let me. I don't know if there's a way to share this or not. Oh, there I can see that. That's nice. So, okay. Well, okay. So I'm going to assume that the people that are there's more numbers there than I'm showing. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't know how to send them to update the links. Well, hopefully they'll just go to the channel. I'm not sure. So maybe you saw it. It'll just be one of those epic fail. No, it isn't because you guys are here and we're chatting. So, and I see it looks like 9 or 10 people. It keeps flipping. So we'll just go ahead and get started. I should have called this test number 2. So, oops, and I see. Okay, okay. Oh, and there's Elaine. I see Deb had to pop out. Yeah, yeah. So it's interesting. Okay. Yay, Elaine! Oh, so here's what I'm wondering is, so here, if you just go to, you could probably even try it on the PC and go to YouTube. Actually, I wonder if I do this. Go to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Heather Hartwick Gladden CZT, which is really long, and then I assume it should show live. I don't know. This is a learning experience. So yay! I'll have a lot of people that will say, "I can't find you." And if you are on and I'm gonna assume that the people that were putting the little spammy messages in were not people, but were like bots or something, because they were just putting in like a weird link, and I would just delete them. But it's hard to do when you're also trying to tangle. So, all right. Well, I am not going to worry about it. This is Zentangle. There's no such thing as a mistake. We're going to do this regular later, at the regular time. So here we go. So if you have whatever you're going to work on, I'm going to work on a Renaissance tile. And you know what? Let me move my camera so that way I can have it comfortable. All right. So in the description of the video, and I don't know, I can put a thing in too. So just in case, because I was doing it in a panic, let me put it here. Sure. Where do I put it? Oh, that's why it's not working. Okay, so I made step outs just for this one, and I was just debating what color. Okay, so we get started. And I said, this might not take the full time that we would normally do. We will just do and have fun. The challenge I can see right now is I do like to have feedback on the chat is good. But it's always a test. Okay, so we're in your space, whatever it is, wherever you want this to be, put a dot kind of in the center. And this is where I kind of adjusted this step outs because this helped me. Now, one thing, you can do as many of this next step as you want, but it just has to be even numbers. I'm going to do 8 because it's too hard to do 6. And here's why. So from here's your dot. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put dots. Is that how far up I want them? Nope, I think I want them a little further. All right, so ignore that first dot that I made. I'm going to come out to here and to here. Ignore that one. So, and then doing it in a cross. If you can, I think you can see that. Then we're going to put ones in between, but have them come out. Let me start over here. Have them come out just a little bit further. And it's like we're subdividing. Like that. And ignoring the one that where I changed my mind, you almost have a circle. Because in the original step out, it was like a center dot and then just putting these seeds around the dot and having them all pointing out. And I was just that wasn't going to happen for me. So I'm like, let's do these dots, and then that seemed to help. And it's going to be the starting point of your seed, so they're not big. It's just pushing the pen down. So then pick a place to start. And if you don't know what a seed is, it is, and I'm going to start right on here, a curve line going one direction, and then from that same point, curve line going the other direction. And so on each of these, we're going to do these seeds. Now, here's what I found also. So I'm going to do the opposite sides, and then I'm turning my tile so that way it's in the paper's in the same position, and so was my pen. That was going to be a little bit far. We'll just see how I might have done these now too close to the edge, but that's okay. So the other challenge I had with this tangle was that I wanted all of the seeds to be pointing, like radiating out. And so if you turn your tile each time, then it works. Because I was just like doing it as it was. I turn it a little bit, but this just does seem to help. So, and then I will also keep checking on the chat. So if you have questions and whatnot, put them there. I see more people. So yay, thank you for finding after I had some technical difficulties. All right. So once you have your seeds done, then pick one to start. And this one is going to be the heart shape. So if that helps you pick where you might want it to be, actually, because it really doesn't matter. And then we're going to incorporate the takeoff and land concept. So what I'm going to do is on the outside, where do I want it? On the outside of this seed, and if you just want to watch first, I'm drawing a line from the outside of this seed to the outside of the next seed, but we're going to make it like a heart top. So, curve line and then another curve line if you want to think about it that way. And then have it go right into that seed, or sort of, as mine sort of did. Then we're going to skip these two. So these two we're going to be empty in between. And then doing the same thing here. And then we're going to be auraing on top. I probably should have said that. So that's why I was saying this will have just enough space. So you don't have to make these, too wild, but you can if you want. All right. And this way, no matter how many of these seeds you have, like I said, you just have to have an even number. Because as you can see, we're pairing them up. Oh, and I see more joining. Welcome, welcome. Glad that you found me. Say, feel free to say, hi and whatnot in the chat. And I apologize for the technical issue, and I had to delete the other thing that I had started. Okay, Then this empty space, we're going to fill that, but this one we're going to go towards the center. So this is just going to be a curved line. So coming from the outside of the seed to the outside of the next seed, and then doing that on all of them. And again, it's just in these empty sections. And still doing the takeoff and land idea. What I find that always helps with continuity, just to kind of trace over that just a little bit, and then trace over as you're landing, so to speak. And then if you have like these little where sometimes I just get a little sloppy and I didn't have my pen quite right, we can fix those in the decorating phase. But it helps with the continuity. Also, and as you can see, so it looks more like this is one line where it's not, as we know. Okay. And those that are joined, welcome. All right. Then we're going to aura the heart section. This top section. So, we're going to start right here. So below those seeds, like this, and then again, you get to pick how thick your aura is, and then just coming in like that. And then we'll do that for all of them. What's fun about this tangle is, I mean, because this is a variation. So remember when they launched this one? Oh, this one's gonna be. Let's see very carefully on the edge. Okay. Um, it seemed like it was almost right away that they said, "Oh, here's let's do this variation of it," because it must have been February maybe when they launched it. I'm not sure, but I remember seeing the tangle, almost seeing this before the regular one. So okay, give a minute here. All right, so once you have those, then let's see. It might just be better to show. So this curve line right here, we're going to aura that. This is just a lot of auraing kind of from this point on. Oh, let's see. Can I incorporate? Oh, I'll be able to incorporate that little dot at some point. Like so. And this is, I mean, just a regular curve. We do that to all of them that you have. All right. Okay. And I'm probably going to, I did this, the step out that I put the link in, I did that rather quick because I realized I didn't have one for this. I just kind of showed in my regular step out. So I might do this because I did put two steps in this next box. Um, well, because I was also somewhat copying, following the Zentangle step out, and I'm like, it's probably nicer to have that separated because it's, for me, I find it easier to see. So I'll probably modify that before this evening. Okay, the next step is this curve that we just did. We're gonna, if you follow this, okay, actually, I'm almost forgetting that there's seeds there. So just looking at this curve, the inside, we're gonna, yes, inside. So we're going to do the inside first. So if you know the hollowbow technique, that is where we're drawing behind. And so what we normally do for that is, it's usually you're drawing and then you pick up your pen, you travel it over, put it down where you, as if you were drawing the line, but you're not. And then you continue. Well, this one, we're kind of far removed because we just did this. But if you look at this inside, and actually that might be easier. I'm going to draw it coming the other way around, and let me make sure I'm in. Oh, and I'm being blurry. Sorry. Automatically adjusting camera. Okay, behave. All right. So here we're coming up on the top. We're going to just draw a curve line and just kind of go slow so you can sort of have it look like it would have been continuous over here. I hope that makes sense. Those, those that are regular, you know. All right, and I did do this a little bit too close. And then we're going to do that for all of these. So this is kind of like we're doing these rings. And again, just kind of imagine, well, where would that be? Draw your curved line. And because there's enough gap, you can, as long as it's not too far off, it will be convincing. And actually, as I'm thinking, well, maybe this is why. I don't know. Well, we'll do it the way I have it on the step out. Okay, so we have that. So again, that was from the inside line of this. We'll call this a ring. Now, if we're looking at the top of this, the heart ones, going on the inside again as well. Let's see. And because mine are kind of rounded, I'm going to make a little V here like this. So I'm coming out of that line and then making two V's like this. So it's like finishing the heart. I have a little squatty heart. And we'll do that on each one. And again, thinking of this as a ring, these two, we're doing the top one, the inside part first. And I'm almost thinking, well, that's probably why they put those two together, because it was, inside, and then we're going to do the outsides. All right. So then the outsides, we'll start with the ring part. And while we're auraing this curve a little bit, at the same time we have to be thinking hollow bow for here, so that way, okay, that one's just going to go off the page. Now maybe I can, let's see. There we go. And this one too. And it's okay if it goes off the page like this. There we go. Yep, there we go. Okay. Then our last step is, so the base of these hearts. So this is kind of neat. So coming from where that would be, we're going to go all the way to that center dot. And I'm going to also dare say, because Zentangle, right? You can do whatever you want with it too. So if, for instance, you wanted to just aura this, as it is, and not come to the center, you don't have to do that either. I mean, this does kind of make it neat. Actually, it makes it like this is a little heart of its own, which, I mean, it's the base, but it's kind of neat because it makes it that base. All right, and let's see. Well, let's say And hopefully you all are with me still. I was just clicking on participants and it says, it almost looks like nobody is here. Hopefully you all are here. I still says 15 up there, so that's good. All right, we're going to continue. And I'm going to use, let's use red. So then at this point, it's just decorating. And here are, there's a ton of things that one can do when one is decorating. And let's see. Yeah, and here, let's just do one. And I'm going to focus in on the heart part. And, I'm going to, let's see. Sometimes I debate what do I want to do. And of course we could do multiple things. You could also decorate the outside. But I'm going to do this because I thought it was neat. And in the spirit of that we're auraing like everything, I'm just going to aura these insides. Well, I'm going to try to do it really carefully. I'm kind of auraing them separately. I'm just going to draw a line there. But let's just see if we aura. And I did not explain, so in case we have some people that are new to Zentangle, auraing is just, we're outlining, essentially, following the contours. Other things you can do as far as decorating is just straight lines. Actually, this is going to be too thin. And I'm using my little 01. Let's connect that. Oh, let's see. As the light is shading or adjusting. Yeah, so that looks kind of neat. And, it's one of those, well, I'll do that for all of those. Or, well, now that I've started right here, I will do them for all of them. One thing that I have done in the past, if I didn't necessarily care for something that I've done, is I'll say, well, to be consistent, I'll do it on the opposite, and then I could do something different on these. That is something that you can certainly do. But this ends up looking kind of neat, especially when it's all done. It kind of makes it stand out a little bit, pushes or it brings out the design. Which is cool. Oh, my hand was totally. I was feeling like I'm stretching here, and it was because I was. Well, that's looking a little sloppy, but it's okay. Because then we can always add shading. And actually, let me finish these two here. And then we will do some shading. This kind of it makes an interesting shape when the way I'm auraing that. It's one of those. I'm not sure if I will do that again, but like I mentioned, and for those that are regular Tangle addicts, and if you're available at 7 tonight, my time here in Michigan Eastern time, we will do this the regular style. And if you have never been on, you can certainly join. You come to actually I think I have a link on the front of this channel to my website, and I haven't put the link there because oh, that's interesting. I haven't put the link there yet because I haven't put the link there yet, and but I will have that up on the site later. Would love to have you join. Here's what I'm thinking, just because I'm feeling like I want to. Oh, that's why I forgot this other side. I'm like, why is that empty? Okay. What's kind of neat about this inside is it kind of looks like a flower. And I did this for St. Patrick's Day. And I'm thinking, do I want to do that here? So what I had done was, and I don't think it's going to matter. We're just going to do it. Let's just see. Is I put another double curve line there. Maybe not. Because then it could look like the top of a petal. It doesn't have to look like the top of a heart. Because, and then I'm just going to let's do it with the color. Just putting some straight lines. And maybe I'm going to shade this all the same color. Oh, but it does kind of look like it. Sometimes, you have to look away and then look back. Hey, Randy. Because my intention was to make this look like a single flower type of thing, or a petals. And I'm just going to put more in here because that's what I feel like I should do. And then, yeah. Oh, it's because I moved it. So then, if I was going to, here's pink. Okay. Because I want to connect this all, because this separation is just that, it's a separation. So I'm using a pink chalk pencil. I was thinking I was going to do orbs all the way through and then down into the center, but then it just struck me that oh, this kind of look like flowers, and so we should do some of that. I can always do we could do orbs in the rings, because sometimes it's neat to do that also. Oops. And I was going to adjust this one here. There we go. And where's my, let's see. This is essentially just going to get colored in. But the lines down here give it a little bit extra, almost, it's like shading with the pen. But I used the pink pen. Let's see if you can even see any of that. Oh yeah, you can see. Sometimes my camera has challenges with color. Like you can't really see that this is red. It looks different than the black, but you can. All right. Let's see. Mm-hmm. And I still could do orbs in there because I think that would look neat. And so, ooh,